Municipal leaders in Colorado are looking for different approaches to crack down on retail theft. Republican leaders in Douglas County postponed this week's planned vote on their idea to punish the victims of shoplifting stores if they don't track and report every incident. And now there's a new state Supreme Court ruling that just weakens some cities' ability to punish shoplifters. Our Spencer Soysher has that.
I've had more than one instance where someone will come in with like an IKEA tote bag and fill it totally full.
There are certainly different ideas on how to fix retail theft. At Luke Johnson's pet store on Broadway in Denver, he knows people will steal.
So we haven't even reported it the last half dozen times it's happened.
But the penalties for stealing in the state have just changed. The Colorado Supreme Court has ruled local governments cannot have longer penalties than the state for the same crime. State statute says a thief needs to have taken $2,000 worth of product for it to be considered a felony.
We have seen a decline in retail theft in the city of Aurora.
In Aurora, there was a retail theft ordinance that said if someone was convicted of stealing over $100 worth of stuff, they had a minimum 3-day jail sentence. The state Supreme Court ruling has nullified that.
It was bringing down the numbers.
Kaufman, Denver Mayor Mike Johnston, and Colorado Springs Mayor Yemi Mobolade have now penned a letter to the governor and state legislators, urging them to bring that 2K felony threshold down.
What we're worried about is it's going to come up again.
Douglas County had its own idea. Late last year, Dougco thought underreporting was so common and enabling that commissioners proposed a plan to fine businesses that didn't report when someone stole from them.
It's ass backwards, yeah.
That plan is delayed for now.
There has to be some middle ground there.
Luke wants a balance that takes care of his fellow Broadway business owners, but not a penalty too harsh that ruins someone's life.
It also can't be so lax that people just get to do whatever they want and there's no consequences for actions.
Both Kaufman and Luke Johnson said the problem here is not the person in poverty struggling to buy bread and milk and stealing maybe out of need, even if that's wrong. It's two types of crimes in their eyes. They want to stop the organized crime and the repeat offenders that steal over and over again without fear of consequence. Kyle.
Yeah, you hope they can come up with something that shows that distinction. You know, one thing we heard in Dougco is you steal, you're going to jail, right? Loaf of bread, box of TVs, you go to jail. All right, Spencer Soysher, thank you.